Hey y'all, out here at the National Automotive and Truck Museum in Auburn, Indiana, and getting ready for the show in October. I wanted just to get into the museum and shoot a couple of cars so you could kind of get an idea of what's here. And one of the things I think pretty cool is this old delivery Coke truck. So anyways, the owner's here, the one that redid the truck. Don's here, so I'm going to have him tell us a little bit about it. I think y'all are going to enjoy this one. So give me a minute, I'll get it set up. Don, how are you, brother?
Good. How are you, Scotty?
Not too bad. Tell me about this old truck you got here.
Something I always wanted to do. Collected Coke stuff all my life, and you know, as you get older, you got to have bigger toys. So I needed a big Coke truck.
Right.
And I found a picture on the internet of a 1936 Ford with the 50th anniversary of Coca-Cola. They had a special logo for that year, and I thought, man, I could do that. So I found an old fuel truck out of Central Illinois, tore down, rebuilt it, got a flathead V8 in her, runs smooth as a kitten, and fabricated the bed and the cases, and Coca-Cola came along and we filled her up with 3,840 bottles of Coca-Cola.
Where'd you find all those little bottles of Coke?
They still produce them.
Wow.
And they're the same size as the old 6.5 ounce, but they thinned the glass down, so there are no deposit, no return.
Right.
We took the truck about 15 miles from here a couple weeks ago to a show. She just ran perfectly. Cool.
So you drove it?
Drove it there,
yeah.
Drove it back. Obviously, with that much weight on her, you don't hurry.
Right, right.
But with mechanical brakes, you don't want to hurry.
Because you took it back to the way exactly it would have been in 36.
Exactly.
Yeah.
She is totally 100% as she would have been.
And it would have been yellow. For some reason, I think red when I think Coke.
Through the 30s, Coca-Cola delivery trucks were yellow with red boxes. Ultimately, they went to the Coke Red that everybody knows today.
Right.
Took a long time to get the formula so we could duplicate the Coke Yellow exactly as it was. But having the photo from 1936 gave us everything we needed to make sure the bed was exactly as it was back in the day.
You were able to get it to look exactly the way it was. But
absolutely.
Did they, and this is going to be a silly question, I know, but did they have color pictures back in 36?
All I had was black and white to go on, but I was able to find some reproductions that were done that I'm told were accurate, so we were able to duplicate the colors. It was basically Coke Red, Sprite Green, and then Coke Yellow, and then we went back and found those formulas so we could duplicate them.
Wow. That is cool, man.
Back in the day, a case of 24 was $1 plus the bottle deposit.
No kidding.
Yep.
You didn't get them for that this time, did you?
No, we weren't able to negotiate quite.
How many bottles of Coke are sitting up on that thing?
3,840. There's 160 cases. And
where'd you have to go to get them all?
Coke delivered them. The wooden cases are getting about impossible to find, so I had to fabricate those, and that was a project all into itself. One of the things that I hate about the way they set them on the truck was all the cases are lettered, but the way they're stacked on there,
you can't read them.
You can't even read them.
Right.
But all 160 cases are lettered as they were. The cases were duplicated right down to the.
You built all those cases yourself?
Yes.
Would you make a stencil to do that Coke with, or?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still, that's a lot of work, brother.
Yeah, there's probably a total 3 weeks of solid work just doing the case.
Hey, look, you got some Santa Claus ones.
Yeah.
That's cool, man. That's just got to be a commitment for love of Coca-Cola products, right?
And it was just something that I always wanted to do.
Man, I'm glad you did it. That's so cool, Don. I mean, you've preserved history for us. You know what I'm saying? You just go back and sure you see a picture of it, but man, to see one of these old delivery trucks, you think back to a hot day like it is outside now, no air condition, arm hanging out the window, slinging these cases of Coke all day long. You know.
Well, and they got used up and junked,
right.
So they're gone. It's rare to find one anymore.
Well, what is rare now was just tools back then. You know what I'm saying? Nobody would have thought anybody would care about a 36 truck in 2013.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? They were a dime a dozen. Hell, they were everywhere. So why would anybody care? But now, man, to see one done to this level.
And the fun part's going to a car show with it. Kids identify with Coca-Cola.
Sure.
and they're just drawn to it.
I bet.
And we get a small child walk up to it, and we hand them a bottle of Coke, and it puts a smile on their face and
Coke
a memory.
smile. Yeah.
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 A memory they'll never forget.
Right. No doubt about it.
And hopefully then they want to come to the next car show. And
Isn't that it? And you know, that's part of what's really cool about what I'm doing, is that hopefully I can inspire the younger generation to check out muscle cars and hot rods and get into this hobby so that we can continue going on.
Absolutely. We need that next generation.
That's right. Well, Don, a beautiful job,
Thank
brother.
you.
Very nice job. Thanks so much for giving me a few minutes to tell me a little bit about it.
My pleasure.
No problem. Thanks. Folks, there you go. There's a 1936 Coke's delivery truck from the National Automotive and Truck Museum in Auburn, Indiana. Again, if you all get in the area, you're coming through the area, this is a great place just to get out, stretch your legs, take a little break, and check it out if you're a car nut like I am. So anyways, hope you all have enjoyed it. Have a good day. See ya.